We are talking about the Walmart trades, the ER plays, a bunch of things that can happen. So we have a few things that we're going to go over. All right. Like I said, we're not going to be looking for anything under 3,600, and we're going to wait for that. Maybe a little bit of pattern break to break on the 15-minute, a little bit of consolidation going on again. It is OPEX week, so option expiration week on standards. So that's what you get to November 20th. A couple things that I noticed too on here is the Pfizer. Right now is you have a lot of people exiting on those calls, the November 20th calls on a 40 straddle that they were using. I wouldn't take that as bullish. I wouldn't do it, even though you do have that giant volume spike that happened right at noon. So I would just be careful on that. I wouldn't be really looking to do much in terms of that. But we also have too as well. We have what do we have? We have Coles. I'm playing for a short squeeze on that. So what I'm going to be doing is looking for a call condor on that, because if it's squeezing, and what is the IV percentile on this? You're looking at 132 IV percentile option expiration week. A lot of things can happen and will happen. So what we're trying to do is collect off of the premium that's more towards the call side, and really enjoying that side of that trade, because it can get moving really quick. Another one of the things that we're going to be looking over is Walmart. And we're going to be doing a call calendar spread to the upside on that. So it's a bullish call calendar. What we're going to say, the basic premise of this is we are going to say that it is not going to reach 160 this week. And then in the coming days on a 30-day. So in the coming days, like off of a 30-day days till expiration, we are going to be looking for expansion on that volatility, and we're going to want the IV percentile to maintain because we don't want it to drop off, especially since it is out of the money. And that's how we're going to maintain that calendar. So it goes up, but it needs to go up with that. If it doesn't meet the expectations of that, then I'm going to lose money on that 30-day call side expiration that I have. And expansion is what we want on that. The other one we have is Home Depot. Home Depot is in just a nice pattern of super consolidation. So we are saying we're calling it and saying we need this to make big moves, and we don't think it's going to stall. So we're going to stall that out on a 280, or excuse me, not stall it out on a 280. We think that no matter what, it's going to move further away from 280. It's already $4 down from where we took that trade. So that's awesome. That's exactly what we want. So we did a 265, 280s on the call side, put side, and then we did a 295 to the upside. And so that means that the top ends are where we hit our maximum profit of the 295, 265 is a 30-point range. It plays off the implied volatility as well, or the implied move, which is also sitting at 10. So 10 minus is about 265, 10 up is about 285 with a little bit of upside room that if things get moving, it's going to move. So that play I really like. It's a lot to put on, but it's a high probability chance of success, and that's why you have to pay for it. The other one I think we had is a buy to open iron condor on that, which is the same thing. We're not really looking for, or we are looking for movement again, but we say it's going to move so much that we're going to make this a little bit cheaper on us, and it also slows the speed at which this happens down. So if it does move, there's still time to get out. There's still time to take profits on this without losing anything that you may on some of the other plays. What we ran on this was, we were looking at, let's see, we did Baidu. It was a 143, 148, and then a 150, 155. Which it should do. I mean, it should move unless this pulls a bobble where it makes that giant move and then recovers back, or makes that giant move and falls back. I think you're going to get that money on that, and it should run you about I think it was like 100 something that you'd get off that. But the big play is going to be the HD play, the Baidu, and then the Kohl's play, that if it works out. So again, I'm going to be looking to get long here in just a second. I'm probably going to keep it tight. So if we're looking for like a legitimate level, that's probably where the level's coming in from. So we'll probably get long, hopefully closer to 36.15. Wait for the contested area, the inflection point, whatever you want to call it. You can see the orders coming through. Blue is going to be bid, yellow is going to be ask. and you can see how things are developing over here on where they're being targeted with the trades as well. So there's a little bit more downside pressure right now than there is upside. So that's probably why you're seeing a little bit of the pullback as well. So I'm gonna be looking over a couple plays as well. I'm trying to see if I can find any other things while this is going down. So that's why we drew the line there. We're looking at 36.15. Obviously, it's contested. So if we get a break above, it's always good for the little consolidation move right before it does it. That way, you actually get some people that are fighting it, and then maybe a relief, or someone's gonna let it up. You just don't want to be trapped right there on the little wick up. So if it breaks above, I'm there. And I might just throw an order in up there, and we can ride that. And so with the Walmart trade, what we're going to be doing is it's basically a tomorrow evaluation day. In terms of if you get that move, potentially just taking it off, buying it back, or writing it out, collecting the full value off that the 60, or letting it ride and just collecting as well. If you get downside though, significant downside, that is going to be the problem, and you'll probably lose the chunk of change on that. So I'm not really finding any true setups out there that I like. I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to take a little bit of a risk as well. Heading into OPEX when it's like this. I'm not one of them. BA is probably one you can maybe get a little bit more out of that push. Momo, I'm still writing from our ER play, which is doing fantastic. I think we're up over $1.50 on that now. So we got that rolling for us still. Goldman's a little bit underwater, but that's okay. And Wendy's what? Wendy's is 80 cents away from getting a full value on that ER play as well, and we still got till the end of the day, or the end of the week, sorry, for that to play out. The one thing that I really think should be watched upon and played is actually Rocket Mortgage. There's somebody that is threw down a significant chunk of change playing the 25s for December. So, and they were short the 25 puts, which means they're in the money. They're collecting off that. They're going to decay, and then they're long the 25 calls to get that upside. So it's a synthetic long, is what it's called, which means you're emulating 100 shares off of that. And then you'll see some things where people were trying to say it was a 25-30 debit call, but that's not it. You can 100% tell by the open interest that happened on that and the execution of the order. So there's a lot of flow that just came in through that that 15 level that was on there. So I'm gonna try to hold out the best I can to see how well the recovery is for it. But someone slammed it with a nice big order, so I want to see how it reacts to that. And I don't want to be in this position when mock hits. Mock is going to be in 2 minutes exactly. So I'll probably get out and then get back in. Hopefully I could potentially miss the move. But that's something I want to, I don't care. I don't mind risking. Because that thing could drop in like 10 seconds. You're getting a little too close for mock to hit, so we'll see. If it explodes up, that's my own fault. I just don't want to be in it. And if it drops down during that, then I'll look good doing it. But right now, I just manage risk. Alright, 10 seconds until mock hits, and let's see what it does.
Good job.
No. Perfect. I would probably get stopped up because I would have had a 4-point stop on that. So now if it recovers back on this, I'll try to get back in. But it's good. Perfect. I'm gonna wait for this breakout area again. It's the same place where I found trouble, which is gonna be right up here shortly. Let's see if we can grab something, or if they're gonna just slam it again like they did, but I don't think they are. I think we're gonna get consolidation here probably for the rest of the day, all between this maybe 3 or 4 point mark, and I'm not really gonna take a trade during that. Again, I was hoping for a little bit of a breakout, which never came. Fell right back down. Mott came in and took it out. So most likely I'll leave it running, but my mic will be off, and we'll look over the ER plays. Tonight is Baidu, and then tomorrow is Walmart, Home Depot, and a bunch of other names. So we'll see how they go. We are net long-ish. Yeah, net long would be, I guess, would be the correct terminology to use. And we'll see how it goes. You know, tech is looking good. consumer goods, looking for the quick panic purchase of everything again, and especially online retailers need to be kept an eye on. With no storefronts during the holiday season, everything's going to be done during online stuff, so getting long those internet names is going to be the trade again. And you confirmed it with Biden today in his press conference, so let's find them and then get in them. Alright, so that's going to be the show for today. Make sure you donate if you're listening to this back. Make sure we get some in. We have about 2 more weeks left. We have some great prizes this week. Be sure to get at least $1 in. How about that? Just get $1 in. It's for a good cause. It's for a really good cause. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, probably, most likely. And we'll do a little bit more trading.